So, welcome people to Mobius Final Fantasy. In case you don't know it, this is a mobile game and it currently runs a Final Fantasy X event, and I wanted to show that one off. Probably a bit short because Mobius is rather repetitive. And yo. Final Fantasy X. Dream within a dream. All victories come with a cost, and those we love can oft vanish like a fleeting dream. But when the sun came up, one of the lost found himself in Palamecia. His story set to begin once more. So Palamecia is this world we see here, the world of Mobius Final Fantasy. And let's start the prologue.
Just one more thing. The people and the friends that we have lost, or the dreams that have faded. Never forget them.
So that's it. This is where I ended up. Huh. A long way from home. Thanks,
I don't think you came here just to die. So let me fill you in on something. Law of the land. None shall remember the names of those who do not fight.
I start with Sarah. Okay. So yeah, that was my character, the Warrior of Light. And currently the person I'm playing here is Princess Sarah with the Beach Queen job. And Clash of Arms. These opponents should all be very easy at the time.
Away.
The events tend to start very easy and grow gradually harder. So, what do I have to say? Yeah, well, my turn number for one round before the enemy starts attacking me, right? Down here. My skills, and the limit bar and my health points. The health points are split because I have two characters, Princess Sarah and the Warrior of Light currently, and I can switch between them. And my Warrior of Light uses the snob that that cosplays Snow from Final Fantasy 13, if anyone wonders why he looks that way.
Thanks for the save, but you really didn't have to.
I don't like watching people die.
What? But isn't this the far plane?
Far plane. Never heard of it.
You know, where the spirits of those who've passed go after they finally...
Wait, does that mean you remember your past?
Huh?
Or your name?
Yeah.
Really?
Of course I do. I'm... What the... Wait, why can't I remember? My name is...
No luck, huh? Try this.
My blitzball!
It washed up alongside you. Yes, it's yours. There's a name on it.
I suppose I might have signed this. Tidus. That's my name. Or at least I think it is.
Either way, that's what I'll call you. Tidus.
I don't know. It seems strange. No one ever used my name. Hey, you, or kid, sure. But Tidus? That one's new to me.
Nice reference.
Is it weird if I say I know how you feel?
Really? Well, I'm glad to know I'm not the only one.
In Final Fantasy X, Tidus was never called by name because you could actually change the name in the beginning of a game. So it was always, hey you, or things like that. Okay, let's help Tidus. This is basically our map, and we go from node to node and kill monsters, and that's the majority of the game, really. I will probably cut out a lot of battles because this game can get repetitive and boring to watch really quickly. Okay, yeah. And I want to tell you this, show you the story, not fighting a gazillion same-ish enemies. So here we go.
Fist of Fury!
All very easy to hear. He just charged up and stuff.
I think you've earned a lay or two.
A summon ticket. Oh, that's cool.
Do you remember hearing a voice before you woke up? Sort of snooty. Talking about hope, warriors of light and such.
Huh. I can't say I do.
Then let me bring you up to speed. You washed up here on the shores of Palamecia, probably from a different world. You're not the first. The same thing happened to me. Welcome to the rest of your life.
I thought we ended up in the far plane after we, you know, passed. But we're not dead? Just somewhere else?
I know it's a lot to wrap your head around, but you'll get used to it. If you want to live, you'll have to. Too tough for my own good.
Strange sound.
Have you seen my sword around?
Couldn't find it anywhere. You'll have to make do with your fist for now. Or you could use that ball as a weapon.
If you think that'll stop whatever's out there.
On second thought, scratch that. Just let me take care of it. Come on, follow me.
So, Tidus cannot fight. Because what would we do if we could? Hello, Cloud. Those are so-called ultimate jobs when you actually represent the character. I could probably show them off in a few fights later. I have a few myself, including Cloud.
Try that again.
Full, so I can discharge. You do not want to use an element against creatures that have that same element. You barely do any damage at all, so I basically threw away all my earth points up here to get a bit of defense against earth attacks. Get him, brother! The character in this picture is brother from Final Fantasy X and X-2.
Sorry for not going easy on you.
A strange name, calling someone just brother without anything else.
Man, does the air taste good.
Welcome to Palamecia. A fine place if you ignore the monsters around every corner.
Sounds a lot like Spira.
Is that where you're from? Before Palamecia?
Sort of. I woke up there one day. Just like here, in fact. I was born somewhere else. It's...
Well, well. You certainly are a special one.
Special? Special how?
You're a special pain in the butt.
Jeez, thanks.
Maybe the crystal can help you. At any rate, it couldn't hurt to ask. And if you're lucky, you may even be gifted with a glimpse into your future.
Is that a joke?
Okay, what's that about Crystal? I kind of suspect this is from the end of Mobius, of the first Mobius season, and I haven't seen that end yet, so hopefully I don't get spoiled too much.
Taste my fist.
I use now Earth against a wind element that is particularly effective, but the monk works a bit different than other classes in that these abilities usually do not have all that much power, but infuse my normal attacks with their element.
Take that.
Because, all jobs in Mobius fall into four categories: warrior, ranger, mage, or monk. And
For my own good.
the Snow One, the Unbroken Hero, is a monk class. The Beach Queen is a ranger, like all Princess Sarah jobs are ranger jobs. Warhaven. Alright, this is the areas you encountered in the very beginning of Mobius in the first chapter. Cool. And no, not multiplayer. Dex. I wanted to show off a few others. No. Right. Come on, copy deck. Paste deck. So let's show a few other quests. This character is Maya, another of the now 3 characters, 2 females and the Warrior of Light. Maya's jobs are always mage jobs, and so we show off a mage. Mages have extremely powerful attacks usually, but special abilities, but very weak normal attack. Yep, didn't even manage to break it.
Be gone!
That's that orange bar is, when I use an ability, the orange bar gets red, and then I can wear it down, and if I completely wear it down, the enemy is stunned for a few turns. That's called a break. Hello, tiny dragon.
Have you ever been to this temple before?
In a way. We definitely aren't taking the same path I took last time. Everything's changed.
Been a while.
Not that. The land is morphing around us. The roads are getting dizzier, and the beasts are getting more vicious.
That's impossible. Stuff can't just change like that.
It gets worse than that.
Huh?
As we speak, your very fate is being molded by forces unknown. That's Palamecia for you. Just grin and bear it. Bye-bye.
What the heck was that?
Echo, a fairy straight out of your nightmares. Be careful with that one. She's twice as dangerous as she is cute.
Okay, now use the ultimate drop for... come on. For lightning. The way ultimate drops work is I get the character skin and I can practically use any normal drop of that category. In Lightning's case, that's a ranger. And give Lightning that ability plus something extra. In Lightning's case, that is break power up and action up.
Not yet. You're open. Now. Turn tide.
Rangers are particularly good at inflicting break and then basically bring the enemy down with critical hits.
Take this. You're open.
Not enough. Problem with Rangers is they can't take many hits. And I'm playing a bit too offensive for the job. Let's show army of one.
It's over. Be ready for the next fight.
That was Lightning's limit break. But it's actually something the ultimate drops have special independent of their used subclass, let's call it that. Of course, the road's blocked. Yes, let's calm it down permanently. And trials. Palamisia always has trials for you. The path is blocked and we go elsewhere. That is also typical for Mobius, these stunts. A path is blocked and you have to go elsewhere to open it up. And these trials usually overstay their welcome, at least for me.
Now.
Cut, cut, cut. Get pursuit.
Nothing.
Scale. Get pursuit gives the character 3 turns of cleaving attacks, meaning attack all enemies at once. With your normal attack.
Done.
3 actions. So, but let's return to Maya.
gone!
Are you up for some more?
And Sarah. Been so long. Clash of Arms. Skill pursuit. So before Sarah was a ranger job, as a ranger character. All Sarah's jobs are ranger jobs. Come on.
Fall before me!
Looks weird hitting the enemies with a bow.
So, what do you think of my outfit? Not me?
No, Sarah, definitely not you. A bit too open for someone like you. I mean, a princess and a... Oh well. It's the summer jobs. And it's definitely not as ridiculous as the Warrior of Light's deep diver. Ow, 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 ow.
Away! I shall end this.
Come, click. No. Switch. Now we see. Sorry, interrupted. Now you see the damage Sarah took is now on the lower bar because this is a Warrior of Light and he has his own HP. If I would use two Sarah or two Warrior of Light drops, there would only be one bar and both drops would share the same HP. Nice. Evolution cards are always welcome. Magicite as well.
Hold up for a second, will ya? Alright. I just want to make sure I understand things. So this place is called Palamecia? And I came here from Spira without any warning or memory of how. Good so far?
That about covers it. You're a quick learner.
Yeah, well, this isn't the first time I've woken up in a strange land. So, do you think anyone else from Spira is here? Anyone like me?
Your guess is as good as mine. Even if there were, they wouldn't remember it. Everyone who comes here from somewhere else loses all recollection of their past lives. And I'm no exception.
Alright, this was already the cockatrice. teleport. Strange foe sighted. Whoa! A bunch of red flans. Okay.
Watch this. Feel the heat. I must fight.
And let's grab. Kill it!
What a pleasant breeze.
Now, what happens? First, a treasure chest. Mock amulet. Always useful. Door is tight. Cool. Can't thank you for the puzzle room instead, like in Final Fantasy X. That would be more interesting, but that isn't how Mobius works, so let's kill flans. Lots and lots of flans.
I shall end this.
I got the idea.
Blue flag, of course I just have. Can I kill you with it? Come,
Don't
Sovereign
think I'll
Fist.
back down.
I'm so proud of you.
Dang if you don't have the right element. Okay. Let's see what other drops we can use. So. In case someone recognizes the job, I am a Knight of Etro, which is inspired by lightning from 13-2. Ugh, attack down. Come, I have no use for earth attacks. Brilliant agony! Isn't it wonderful? Green flags. You killed? Again? Still not. Job switch the Master Monk.
Time for a nap beneath the palm tree.
No, Echo, it's not time for a nap beneath the palm tree. As nice as that sounds. The Master Monk. I don't think it's inspired from anywhere. It is an original job.
Hey, do you have any idea why you were sent here to Palamecia? Are you sure you didn't just die in your homeworld and that's why you're here? Why we're here?
You think that this place is some kind of hell? Actually, in a way it is. Could be. Not that I remember either way. But you have memories of Spira, right? Try to think back. Did you die back there? Or face some horrible end?
Hey, you're creeping me out.
Then don't ask the question.
Hey, I can handle it. But to be honest, I can't make sense of what happened to me back there. All I know is, I just vanished. I'm not in Spira anymore.
It probably would help you to if you remembered what you were, Tidus. So yeah, watched a Let's Play of Final Fantasy X recently, and the player permanently mispronounced the name. It's stuck. It's Tidus, not Tidus. Tidus. I really like the Master Monk's look. Don't be so optimistic, could be doom either way. Then let's go down Headwind Plateau.
time to waste.
Just seeing it. As I said before, both jobs I currently have are Warrior of Light jobs, and I only have a single health bar for both jobs together. Ow, ow. Enhanced life. Let me guess, we are walking in a circle before we get the entrance.
One more! Enough! Can't block this!
Time for a nap beneath the palm tree.
So. Metal Gigantor. Ex-strangers always welcome. That's what he's here. Okay, dead end. Still worth it, I would say. Should have been suspicious that there weren't any flanks down the other path. Okay, seems this will be the last area before we can return to the temple. And the bigger flank. Ow! Careless.
No laying down on the job. Get it?
I can read your every move.
That's what I get for playing on art, I guess. Yes, this game is actually difficult to level.
Time for a nap beneath the palm tree.
No palm trees in the mountain, Echo. Fire suit. Hey. And the sphere.
You two seem to be hitting it off. Has Mr. Grumpy finally learned to turn that frown upside down?
Well, he's a bit out of the ordinary. He still has his memories.
Did you hear how dramatic he was being? And while we're sitting here in front row seats, we're busy nodding off in La La Land.
He'll open up when he's good and ready.
So consider it. It's nice to see the kind and caring side of you for a change. I'm surprised you didn't tell him to get lost ages ago. I would've.
What of what? What are you guys talking about?
I'm gonna cut to the chase. This land is harsh, and people like you that go against its laws are always targets.
Well, what do I have to worry about? I'm already dead.
Look, maybe you did die back in Spira, but this is Palamecia. If you want to die again, then be my guest. Just go do it away from me. I'm a busy man. I've got better things to do than watch my companions get offed. It's your decision.
My decision? Oh, what decision? You act like I have a say in the matter. You think I have a clue about what's going on here? I can't do anything but what you tell me.
Irritating, I know.
I'm afraid. How else am I supposed to feel? Taken from Spira and flung here? Of course I'm gonna be afraid. I'll stop acting like everything's okay. I'll hold on to my doubt until I don't need to anymore. Next time I start to lose it, I'll thank you for the lecture.
Lecture? I was just giving you some advice.
Same thing!
All the references. Because that is how the Warrior of Light actually felt when he came here all too often. He complained that everyone tells him it's your choice, but there is no choice. And Tidus experienced the same in Final Fantasy X with Auron. Let's switch a few jobs out. Sephiroth.
Dodge this.
Charging!
Too late for lament. Open a new door.
So that was Sephiroth.
So we're going to the temple to seek the crystal's guidance, right? To where?
To somewhere.
Yeah, big hell.
This world's been a thorn in my side. If I can find a way out, I'll go.
You're hoping the crystal will show us a way out of Palamecia?
Well, that's not what it showed me. But I don't remember ever leaving my home, so what would it show?
Well, what do you think makes me any different?
You have memories. Memories of Spira. Maybe somewhere in your head is a way to go.
I can't go back.
You can't go back or won't. Surely there's someone you want to meet again.
My time there is done.
Fine. I'll drop it.
Sorry, it's hard to reminisce about.
You were ready to leave, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. How'd you figure that one?
The way you talk. You're not sad to be gone. You accept it. I've heard that tone before.
Yeah, that chapter of my life is over. And now, I can finally look back on a finished story.
Hello, Moogle costume. but I choose a different job. Hope is not set up for real combat right now. I used him for some event boss or something, where I pretty much knew what I was getting into. Comes Sephiroth. No flans, that probably means I'm again on the wrong path first.
Will never be a memory.
Bottomless pit.
Too late for laments.
What could also be is that the first path you take is always wrong and the other always is, and the second one is always right. I do not think that is what happens here, but it is a possibility what could be. I believe configure and voices a bit louder.
Ready. Slow. Cut. I will never be a memory.
As I suspected, a dead end.
Everything returns to the planet.
Good that he knows that.
Fly. Say goodbye.
And final heaven!
You came into nothing you'll return!
Way to hang ten!
I have to imagine there are others like us, brought here from some distant world. What are they here for?
You said it yourself. They didn't come. They were brought to fight.
Not everyone hates it as much as you do. Most of them buckle down to fulfill the prophecy. It would be their honor to become the Warrior of Light.
Say that again?
The Warrior of Light, the last bastion of hope against Chaos's evil schemes. Those souls brought to Palamecia are meant to risk their lives to become this land's savior.
So you're saying I could be one too?
You? Well, I wonder. But that's not for me to say. Off to the temple!
That's not really the answer I was looking for.
I can tell you one thing. Whatever answer you eventually find, it'll have something to do with that dumb prophecy.
You sound pretty down on it. You don't want to be a hero?
Can't say it was something I ever took seriously. All that matters to me is staying alive.
Okay, lunch break is over, and the next path lies here, apparently.
I think it's time for a vacation. Got any place in mind?
Ooh, blue. Crystals. Oh, it's okay. What do you know? Another crossroads. Nothing we can do but pick a path, right? If it turns out it's wrong, we just have to come back. It's not always that easy. Sometimes you just have to keep going, even if it feels like the path you're on might not be the right one. Don't I know it? You don't always have the luxury of turning back at the first sign of doubt. Size of a swans. Gotta hand it to them. Cephalot looks absolutely awesome here.
Fist of Fury! Just try that again! Take that! One more!
Victory!
This is probably the dead end. Again.
Get out of here! fucking stuff! Can't block this! Just try that again!
That's how it's done.
And now for the other way.
Get out of here!
Well, at least a bit bigger than the last one. But still no match for me.
Well, how did I do?
Decent enough? A bigger slung. But the boss introduction looked funny.
Just try that again!
Come on, defeat them.
Turn to the earth! I'll break your spirit!
Time for a nap beneath the palm tree.
Oh, seems we can continue on. Finally. I hope people understand what I mean, what I meant back then at the start about this often taking far too long. Hello, Sarah.
This place here is the temple?
Maybe now we'll get some answers. Go on. Time to find out if you've earned a glimpse into your future.
First floor. will be on.
Languish and suffer. Huh? Enough.
Dang it! Cut! Die! Flams. More and more flams.
Care for a drink?
Out of here. A witch's kiss. Huh?
And even bigger!
Huh? Huh? Enough.
Ow. Come on. Fight!
I will be the last woman standing. I'm using his choke my throat.
Ow!
Take care of your coconut.
Oh, so many.
This ends here and now. Ah!
I'm so proud of you.
That went less than ideal. What to choose? What to choose? Come. Let's take the Unbroken Hero Snow again.
Don't think I'll back down.
Whew, they hit hard. That's magic, right? Here. Surprisingly, that went a lot better than with a mage. Usually in Final Fantasy it's different. Usually you have to have a mage against flans or they clobber you into the ground. No. What did you? You. Charging.
Back to the waves with you. I must fight. Here I go.
Come on, Sarah.
I must fight.
And down. So annoying with all these creatures.
Close to it.
Even more fun for you.
There's nothing you can't do. I'm sorry.
Finish.
One more.
Hit it. Down with you.
We did this together.
Finally. There should be a third plane. Door. Yeah. Okay, then let's see what the first area awaits. Probably more legions of flans. Not quite what I wanted, but good enough for me.
Read your every move. Here we are. Exit sweet spot.
This duel's just getting started.
All becomes one with me. Everything returns to black.
Oh, colorful. Ah, that was stupid of me.
Fly. Taste the blade as your own. Fly.
I think you've earned a lay or two.
That was annoying.
You think this thing can really see into my future?
There are thousands of lights. Millions even. More than there are stars in the sky. Is this a different planet?
Not a planet. A city. A city that stretches even further than the eye can see.
But there's nowhere like this in all of Palamecia. Something this massive can't...
Xanarkand. The sleepless city of endless lights. My home. And the place I can never return to.
Bonus areas. But I probably won't bother showing those off. There usually isn't much except loot and no story. But so I will end it here, cut it all properly together, and well, we finished the prologue. Next time we will continue with chapter 1, I guess. See you then, hopefully. Or in another project. Anyway, as I wanted to say, I am Mace, and until we meet again, don't get lost.